Well, I live in a dry climate right now, so I don't ever find that mine clumps together or sticks together. Brown sugar is done. So let me tell you what the challenges were. And if you're thinking, didn't you guys just get 150 pallets? We did, but they're not all the same pallet. Hello everyone, welcome back to Safe at Homestead. My name is Elena. I was going to spend a little time this week making some pantry mixes like biscuit mix, pancake mix, hot chocolate mix, and I realized that I don't have everything that I need. Two things that I need and I don't have is basically because of my own laziness, because I just haven't taken the time to make them. So I thought that I would share that with you guys today. The first one is going to be powdered sugar. My powdered sugar container is empty. I'm scraping the bottom. So that's the first thing. And the other thing is brown sugar. And some of you probably know that I'm always complaining, oh, I don't have brown sugar. And then I just mix some sugar and molasses just to make it up. So, but today I'm actually going to make the brown sugar so that I have it. So let's get started with the powdered sugar. You need one ingredient, maybe two for powdered sugar. I'm going to share that with you guys right now. You really just need one ingredient for powdered sugar, and that is white granulated sugar. Some people put cornstarch in it, a little cornstarch, and that is to keep it from sticking together. But I don't really, well, I live in a dry climate right now, so I don't ever find that mine clumps together or sticks together. And so 1 cup of sugar will yield 2 cups of powdered sugar. And so I am trying to fill my quart jar, so I am putting in 2 cups of sugar, and hopefully I will get 4 cups of powdered sugar. Now the key is to blend it at the fastest or highest speed that you have on your blender. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and it shouldn't take but a few minutes. Okay, so the faster your blender can blend things, the shorter time you have to blend it up. So when I had my Ninja, it took 30 seconds, no more than that. When we moved to an RV, I got rid of that. I tried to get smaller appliances, and this one takes a little bit longer. So it's more like a minute with this, maybe a little bit over, but it's not excessive. Just to get the powder to be, or the sugar to be totally blended and powdery. Oops. Okay, I got just under a quart. That's good enough. Powdered sugar. The next thing we're going to do is brown sugar, and you do need 2 ingredients for brown sugar. You need molasses and sugar. Okay, so I want to fill this with brown sugar. I am not sure what size this is. I tried reading on the bottom, it doesn't really say, but I am going to do 8 cups of brown sugar. So anyways, the recipe is 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 tablespoon of molasses. I'm just trying to think of the best way to to fill this. I may have to do 4 cups and 4 cups. My blender is not that big, or my mixer is not that big. Let's just see. Let's see. So because I want to have organic brown sugar, I'm going to use this organic cane sugar, and I'm going to use organic molasses. But you can use any molasses and any sugar. You can use just white sugar. But it's nice to know that I can make this, and it costs less than if I were to buy it. And another thing is that if you're making a recipe and all of a sudden you realize you're out of brown sugar and your recipe calls for brown sugar, you can easily whip it up yourself. So 8 cups of sugar. I don't know, I think my 1 cup measure is in the drain board, so I'm using half cup measure, so that's 1 cup. 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a 3.5 quart mixing bowl, and I have never made my brown sugar in here. I usually just do it by hand, and I don't make this much quantity. But you can do it by hand. I wouldn't recommend making that much and mixing it by hand, but hey, if it's your workout day and it's arm day, you get a good workout, both arms, if you want to do that. So now I'm going to put 8 tablespoons of molasses in here. I was just thinking that I need to double the amount of brown sugar because I want dark brown sugar, or at least a medium. I don't want light brown sugar. And 1-to-1 measurement is for a light brown sugar. So I'm gonna go get another half a cup. You know what? Let's just do this and see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? There. Let's see what 1/2 cup to 8 cups looks like. Okay, I put another 1/4 cup because it's not too bad. It looks pretty good. I just want it a little bit darker. Okay, brown sugar is done. So let me tell you what the challenges were. Number 1, I should probably have done 4 cups and no more in my KitchenAid. Mine is the Artisan Mini. Again, we lived in an RV, so my hubby bought me a small one. And the 8 cups was a lot for it. So I had to, I ended up taking about 1/3 of it out, mixing it by hand, pouring it in here, then another 1/3. So I did it in thirds. And it was hard to get to the little streaks, like where you could see little bits of molasses that were not totally incorporated. So I ended up doing that by hand. And then for some reason, can you see the 2 different colors? So this is like a light brown sugar and this is a dark brown sugar, which is fine. I'm not sure why that happened, but I'm sure it has something to do with the blender or the mixer struggling to to get it all mixed in. So moving forward, I would only do 4 cups at a time in the blender, so that I keep saying blender. I will only do 4 cups at a time in the mixer to make sure it's well incorporated, put it in my container, and then put 4 more cups. So how easy was that to make powdered sugar and to make brown sugar? So you should never run out of these in your home, because if you have white sugar, you can make powdered sugar, and if you have molasses and sugar, you can make brown sugar. All right, you guys, I have to go meet the mister. Believe it or not, we are going to pick up some more pallets. And if you're thinking, didn't you guys just hit 150 pallets? We did, but they're not all the same pallet, and we are working in earnest right now. Hold on a second. Okay, this is better. So we are almost finished with the specific type of pallet that we're using for the garden fence, and we want to make sure that we have enough to complete the project. So we're going to get some more here in about half an hour, and I will leave the pantry mixes till our next video. I'll definitely be sharing that with you guys. Thanks so much for spending time with me. I really do appreciate that you guys take time out of your busy schedule to watch these videos. So if you enjoyed learning how to make powdered sugar and brown sugar, give this video a thumbs up. And if you know anyone that would like to learn how to do the same, share with them. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.